It's kind of hot in the studio, but it's going to get a lot hotter when I burn this bum's buns. Now this ludicrous idiot is coming down here to oppose the appointment of Judge Clarence Thomas to the United States Supreme Court.
That's right. Come on, let's hear it for me. Come on, come on, come on. Don't let Wally brainwash you guys.
And hold it. And his
think for yourself.
You
know, Wally.
Well, I haven't introduced you yet. I haven't introduced you yet. And his name is Rick Scouler.
Yeah, that's even better.
No, hold down.
Wally, you know, I've noticed your audience is getting younger and younger each time I come here. Pretty soon you're going to have a diaper service on
Hey, you know what? I have news for you. Hey, I think he's still wearing diapers. Hey, not to mention false teeth to go along with it. My audience here in this studio are great young American patriots.
Patriotic.
Okay. Now we are here, and by the way, Scouler, our demographics happen to show across America that we have just as many people who are in their 50s and 60s watching us as they are in their teens. How about that? So we span the whole gamut.
Yeah, but there's a lot of senior citizen mental wards out there, I'm sure, that are making up for those ratings.
You know, Rick. Rick. Here's something to make you Here's something to make you feel good, loser.
You belong in one.
Some 30 million people tonight are going to watch me make a fool out of you.
Yeah, never happened.
Now let me ask you. Let me ask you, why do you liberal lunatics oppose President George Bush's fine appointment of that wonderful Judge Clarence Thomas to fill the seat of Justice Thurgood Marshall? I say the appointment of Judge Thomas was a great appointment. Now what's wrong with that?
This guy is about as qualified to be a Supreme Court judge as you are to be a talk show host. That's not saying much. This guy, hey, wait. The guy's only been a judge for 15 months, and now they want to put him in.
Wait a minute, no, you're wrong there. Hold on, pal. No, you're wrong.
Months.
Only.
And the reason Bush is putting him in there is so that Bush can get reelected by saying, "Hey, I put him back in office."
Hold on, Rick.
That's what
you're wrong. Hold on.
Exactly
wait, Rick, you are wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. He's been in his job for 15 months on the appellate court in Washington, D.C. He's been a judge for some 20 years. You don't know what you're talking about. Do you really? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute, Rick. Do you really? Wait a minute. Now, to show how stupid you are, do you really think President Bush would appoint someone to the Supreme Court who's only been serving as a judge for 15 months? You're out of your mind.
No, he would appoint. He would appoint somebody because of their minority status, so he can get the minority vote. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
Let's get this thing. Wait a minute.
Bush is a racist. Bush is a racist.
Rick,
he's a racist against white people.
Rick, wait a minute.
That's what he is.
Let's get this very perfectly clear so the people across America, hold it. Let's get this clear so the people across America know what a jerk this guy is. He says that Judge Thomas has only been a judge for 15 months. He has been a judge on the appellate court in Washington, D.C. for 15 months. But as I said, he's been a judge. He's been a judge for 20 years.
Oh, he's been doing all sorts of stuff. Hey, even the NAACP hasn't come out to say how they feel about this. They're not even in agreement with it yet. You know why? Because they know that Bush is just putting him in there because he's black, not because he's qualified.
No, that is not the reason.
Hey, and Wally, You should hope. Hey, you should hope. I'm not racist. You should hope that if you ever have to go up against the Supreme Court, you have a judge that has some experience.
No, hold on. We have a judge. He's had plenty of experience. And the reason some of these bleeding heart liberals, including some people in the NAACP and in the ACLU, the reason they are coming down on Judge Thomas is because this fine black American happens to choose a conservative philosophy.
Oh, what else would Bush want? What else would Bush want? And we get him in there, and then it's totally conservative. We're going to have a whole totally conservative zone.
That's exactly what
That's not justice. That's one-sided justice. One-sided justice.
What America wants is a conservative Supreme Court.
No.
Hold on.
We have to have... Would you shut up? Jesus.
Hey, Rick,
You have to have equal on both sides, or this is not justice.
We have had...
They want to come down and ban everything. That's for the damn conservatives that want to do all this crap, not the liberals.
Rick, for many years, we had a liberally dominated court, and the people saw what was happening. They didn't like how criminals...
Oh, what are the conservatives doing?
Wait a minute.
We have a crime rate that's soaring. We are in a recession. We just had a bloody war. They're doing great.
We haven't had a conservative court that long. During the time...
We've had a conservative government.
Let me answer you. During the years we had a liberally dominated court, we saw the court ruling in favor of criminals and against their victims.
That ain't good. That's not going to change. That's not going to change. A big having conservatives in there.
You say, Rick, that the majority of the people don't want a conservative-oriented court. Well, I have news for you.
I didn't say that. I'm saying the majority don't. So many people are turning to conservatism now for some unknown reason, like for people like you.
Because it's right. That's why.
We've got to keep the liberal side going.
You know some 53...
It's up to the young people of today to keep liberalism going. Hey, after the show, when you're smoking your joints and snorting your cocaine, think about the liberals. Hey, get out. I'll say what I want.
I will not sit here.
Unlike you conservatives, I speak the truth. I don't speak this blindfolded justice.
I say, hey, you know what? People like Rick Scouler, they want, you see, the only reason they have turned on Judge Thomas is because he happens to choose a conservative philosophy.
No, let's talk the truth here.
Hold on a minute.
Okay, babble out some of your facts, and then I'll answer you.
Let me say this. This is out of the LA Times, there are some of you liberals who, and there are some in the NAACP, who are calling Judge Thomas an enemy to his own people.
He is, and he is. Look, if you know anything about this subject, this guy's coming out saying there should not be affirmative action. We should not place people in jobs because of their race or their sex.
That's right.
What is Bush doing? He's putting him in there because he's
No,
black.
he's not. He's putting him in there.
He's a victim.
He's putting him in there because he is the best man for the job. I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you very much. Now, we are talking here to Rick Scouler, who opposes the appointment that President Bush made of Judge Clarence Thomas to replace Thurgood Marshall on the Supreme Court. There'll be a big debate on this in September when they will try to tear this poor man to pieces. And, you know, Senator Teddy Kennedy hey, this drunken womanizer is going to be sitting on that committee trying to tell Judge Thomas that he's not qualified to sit on the court. Give me a break.
Let's take a, hey, wait, before we go any further, let's take a look at the facts, okay? When they first knew that there was going to be a place to be filled, there were 14 candidates. First thing Bush said was take all the white men
He
off
never
the
said
list.
that. Where did you hear that? Where did you hear that? He never said that.
Printed.
He never said that. You're a filthy liar.
You're calling the LA Times a liar.
Wait a minute, Rick. Let me challenge you on that. You are not going to try to say
only left
that.
on there
Wait a
were
minute.
the women
Wait a
and the
minute,
minorities.
Rick, you're
and
a
he's
liar.
not gonna elect a
Wait
woman.
a minute. Wait a minute. That was printed in one of the newspapers.
That's right.
And President Bush and his staff said it was a dirty, filthy lie.
They did not. They did not.
Now, let me tell you.
If you look, if you look at the names of who the candidates can be, they're all minority names. And who did this?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Are you a racist? You don't want a black on the court?
No,
is that
I want somebody.
Racist. Maybe that's somebody. You're a closet racist, isn't he? That's what it is.
Yeah, well, I'd rather be that than a.
Now hold on.
I'd rather be that than a closet.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah,
that is slander, and I could put your rear end in court. How about that? Now you will not attack my character, you stupid moron.
He has no character. You have no character.
You will not try to slander me by saying things like that. I'll hold your buns in court.
Yeah, right. Now.
No, I'm talking now. It's my show, you nitwit.
Okay, go ahead.
Now,
come on, Babylon.
The reason some of these liberals, like this idiot, are opposed to Judge Clarence Thomas is because he chooses to have a conservative philosophy. And this is what
chooses. He
hold on, I'm talking now. I am talking now. He believes, he stated publicly, long before he got this appointment, he stated publicly, as a black man who worked his way up from as a boy, he lived in a sharecropper's shack without plumbing.
Right next to Wally.
He worked his, I wouldn't have minded that. Listen, you see, he makes fun of that kind of a guy, right? Hey, I would much rather live in a sharecropper shack than next to you, you pig. Now, what I'm saying, hey, this man had no help. He had no rich family to put him through college. He was a poor man with no family to help him or friends, put himself through college, became a judge, and then he made the statement as a black man. He said that he believes that a person should not get a job because of the color of his face, because of his race. He or she should get the job because that person is the most qualified for that job.
Yeah.
Now, what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that?
So why is he accepting this nomination? He knows he's not qualified.
He knows he is qualified. Tell me, Rick, what is wrong with that statement that a person, do you believe that a person should get a job because of the color of their face, because of their race?
Well, in the times right now, we have to.
No, we don't have to. No, we don't. No, we don't.
We have been prejudiced. This country has been prejudiced against the blacks, against the Latinos, against the Japanese for so long that it's about time we give them an equal break. And if that's what affirmative action,
them an equal break.
By what? By sticking some token guy up there in the Supreme Court?
Wait a minute. Is it an equal break to give a man or a woman a job?
Yes, but he's against it, and now he's going to take the job.
Because he's the most qualified. That's why. Wait a minute. When the president of the United States says to this man, I want you to be the next justice because
so I can get reelected.
Because I think you're the best qualified. Do you think he's going to say, well, Mr. President, I don't think I am the best qualified?
He should. He should.
Wait a minute. How many of you agree he is the best qualified? Okay. You know what he says? What Judge Thomas says, and I agree with him, he says it is wrong to give a person a job just because of his race. He says it is an affront to the dignity of that person. And I say that's right.
Well,
if you got a job, if you were black or Chicano or whatever, or Asian, and you got a job and you knew you only got that job because of the color of your face, I don't think you'd appreciate that job, would you?
Hey, if the money's right, you'll take the job. Don't tell me you're wrong.
Now, the LA Times, to show how America is up to here with liberalism, the LA Times took a national poll, and they wanted to find out how the people were responding to this conservative court, and if they felt it was too conservative or if they approved of it, which included, of course, the nomination of Judge Thomas. Rick, 53% of Americans, including Republicans and Democrats and blacks and what, 53% said they approved of the court the way it is right now.
The majority of Americans in this country don't know what the hell's going on anyway, so what difference does it make? This country is being run by a bunch of crooks. You're getting taxed the hell out of it, and you don't even say anything about it. Jesus Christ. We don't even go and vote. We don't even go and vote. But I keep forgetting your audience isn't old enough to vote. So what am I
you stop it? Hey, guess what? I say that this guy is too senile to vote. He's out of here.